Hey, welcome to part 2 of our Pre E3 podcast. This is like the 17th time that I'm recording this intro, and I don't know why. I just can't. I feel wrong doing an intro for a video that had a part 1. But here's part 2. If you didn't see part 1, click Catbug. He'll take you there. He'll take you anywhere you want to go. If where you want to go is part 1 of our conversation. Hopefully that's where you want to go, because he doesn't go anywhere else. This part, we talk about the Microsoft conference and the Sony conference. Both of these all of this was recorded before E3 started, obviously. It was recorded June 8th, 2015. So a week before the stuff actually starts. So pretty much everything we say is speculation or us just trying to fuck with you. I'll let you figure out what is what. I apologize for things that you will hear that don't come true. I am not a future seer, though I am talking to the future by talking to this camera. What? Anyway, enjoy part 2.
This is the part where you take another shot, by the way.
So, what do you want to start with, Sony or Microsoft?
I mean, we get Sony out of the way. We both hate them, so...
Alright. Well, I wouldn't say like we hate them. We just don't
I hate
buy
them.
their consoles anymore.
I don't like them. Listen, there was a time where I was like, I want a PlayStation, and then Gears of War came out, and I was like, okay, Gears of War, Halo.
Microsoft stole you away from Sony, as they did many other people. So, if you want to watch the conferences, when we get to the Microsoft one, I'll tell you where you can watch that as well. Sony, you can watch it on PlayStation.com, obviously, like every other year. You can watch it on Twitch at the regular E3 channel, whatever that is. I'll link it later. You can watch it on YouTube. I'll link that if it's up yet. I don't know. When it does come up, I'll put it in the description. And you can probably stream it on their console, but you'd have to use their internet browser, I guess.
What, E3?
Yeah, like their E3 conference. Because I know
Sony's or
yeah,
Microsoft?
Sony. I know you could do it last year, but I think you had to use the internet browser, and it wasn't like they don't have like a streaming app for their events like Microsoft
Maybe.
does.
Yeah, because Sony sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But if you want to watch it, Sony is Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. You can do the calculations yourself for when it's on for you, or just watch it afterwards. It doesn't matter, because E3 loves us all. So these are the things I can find that are absolutely confirmed that they're going to have and going to talk about. So they have Uncharted 4 and the Uncharted Collection, which everybody knew was coming because
you are literally quacking right now.
Am I?
Okay, you're back.
Alright.
You're quacking for a second.
So, everybody knew the Uncharted stuff was going to happen because they put it in their fucking store like a week and a half ago because they're idiots.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then they had to pull it down because it wasn't for sale yet. No Man's Sky, which I guess is some indie game that I've never heard of.
Yeah, I heard of it.
Apparently people are pretty excited for it, so I'll have to look more into it. Gran Turismo 7, obviously, because there's new Forza coming out. Sony has to have their brand-specific racing game. I like Gran Turismo. If I had a PS4, I'd probably get it. The Witness, which is also something I've never heard of, but apparently is pretty popular online. A new Media Molecule brand title, which is the guys who made, or the people who made Little Big Planet.
Yeah.
That could be interesting. I like the stuff you can do in Little Big Planet. I don't like the games themselves, but I like seeing people build stuff in them. Like that guy who made all of Final Fantasy VII, which is fucking ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Shadow of the Beast, which a lot of this I'd never heard of until today. A new Quantic Dream title, which I forget what they made, but people don't like them for some reason. Oh, Heavy Rain and something else.
What?
The people who made Heavy Rain.
Okay. They're coming out with something else?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, you're like you start making a sentence, and then like it just turns into like dubstep.
Our connection keeps going from like, hey, you have a notification for your call quality, but then it'll go away when I go to click it, so I don't know what's going on. A new Guerrilla Games title, which is the Killzone people, which apparently they've been floating around the idea of some like RPG game. So everybody assumes that's what it's gonna be. Street Fighter V, which apparently is gonna be Sony exclusive, which I don't.
What is Street Fighter?
Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Which if it's a timed exclusive, that's okay. If it's Sony exclusive, I don't care. I don't play Street Fighter. Hopefully we get more Tekken stuff. That would be nice. Instead of just character trailers. And then I think the biggest thing I want to happen, a new Ratchet and Clank game.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Because they announced the movie already, but the movie got delayed.
I didn't even know they're having a movie.
Yeah, they're making a Ratchet and Clank movie. But it got delayed until like 2017 or maybe next year, 2016. So if they do announce the game, it'll probably be delayed as well, so that it releases along with the movie. A Borderlands movie?
That would be awesome.
That would be interesting.
That would be awesome.
I don't know. After playing the Telltale game, I don't know what else they could do, because the Telltale game's amazing.
Well, it's just like watching a movie.
Yeah,
That's what I said. You said no, it's a game.
it is a game.
It's like watching a movie.
That was my father. And then the Bloodborne expansion, which they're gonna have, or at least discuss. I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably.
Do you know anything about it? Because I don't.
I haven't heard a thing about it. I heard that I think they said they wanted to do something, but they haven't really said what they're gonna do.
A lot of the Sony stuff is very, I guess, small on details of what people actually know.
Yeah. That's I don't know.
Which I guess good for them for keeping it all a secret, but bad for me because I want to know.
Yeah. I mean, Microsoft really hasn't said what they're gonna do either, so it's.
But we at least know like the games they have that are gonna be there. At least as like trailers.
Yeah.
Because they're doing their E3 daily Xbox Daily Live show.
Yep.
Which is gonna be another hour every day. So. Microsoft's got plenty of shit lined up. So they're gonna have the Bloodborne expansion most likely. Possibly a Dark Souls 3 announcement, which I know you're very excited for.
Dude, yeah, it's gonna come out in March next year.
You mean 3?
Well,
Yeah. Yeah. We haven't gotten there yet.
Borderlands 3.
Dude, I'm getting to it. Shut up. They might be announcing the next God of War game because they already pretty much told everybody that it's being made.
yeah.
And I want them to announce. It probably won't happen because I don't even know if one is in production. I want a new Twisted Metal game. That would also coerce me more into buying a PS4. Because Twisted Metal's awesome.
I guess so.
Do you not like Twisted Metal?
Not really. I never really played it.
Dude, I think I have a couple of them. We should play them.
Like, I know it's about like a crazy homicidal clown.
Yeah. A lot of the story I don't care for, because a lot of it is like super in depth and you have to like dig into the game to find it. But it's just so fun.
He like murders his family.
I think so. I don't know. There's like all the characters.
No. What
stories
happens is
converge.
he murders his family, but he doesn't kill his daughter. So then he has to go kill his daughter.
Sure.
That's what it is. E3 2013.
What?
Yep. Going back in time.
Going back in time for Twisted Metal PS4. And then of course the rumor every year is fucking Last Guardian, but it's not gonna happen. Get over it.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it for Sony. They'll talk about the new console, how it sucks up less power, which is nice, I guess.
Yeah.
And
I suppose so.
They'll talk about I don't know, the play share thing that almost never works.
The what?
The play share function on PS4.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Every time I watch like New Legacy or somebody playing on a PS4 and they try to do that, it works for like 30 seconds and then disconnects. Which is upsetting. I wanted it to be a thing so that Microsoft would adopt it, but it doesn't work.
Well, I mean, a 2-year-old could have told you it wasn't gonna work.
But I was hopeful. You can always be hopeful. Look at the people who still think Last Guardian is gonna happen. Hope doesn't hurt, Ben.
Look at them. Hear their tears.
I mean, I was one of them for a while, but I've given up. It's been forever. I don't care anymore.
I forgot what that game was.
The Last Guardian?
Yeah, was that the what was that game? Shadows of the Colossus?
Yes, it was the successor to that.
Yeah, that game's been in limbo for what, 10 years?
A long time. They had the tech demo trailer thing in like 2010. And even then they were like, "Oh, we don't know when it's going to come out." But here's some visuals from it.
I mean, there's some cool things in it, like you can move.
There's that giant never-ending story dog creature thing.
Yeah. It's actually just a never-ending story game.
I think I would be okay with that. I love that movie.
It's creepy.
It's very creepy.
And it never ends.
Nope. There's 3 of them, I think.
Yeah. Imagine if they actually never stopped.
They just kept going.
Yeah.
It's a movie every 3 days.
Well, I mean, like every year. We'll give them some time to make it. And then, like...
No, it can't stop. They just have to continuously shoot, so there's like, here's the next footage.
Well, see, that's what they do. Instead of, like, cutting out him walking or flying to someplace, it's one continuous shot.
Yeah. That would...
Right.
Oh my god, that would be forever.
Yeah, it would.
That movie would be like 27 hours long.
Dude, it's a never-ending story.
Yeah.
That movie's weird.
It's a great movie, though.
Yeah, okay.
Shut up. So do you have any thoughts on what Sony can do this year?
No, I want them...
They're obviously going to boast that they sell more consoles, but that doesn't really matter anymore.
No.
Like, I don't think people give a shit.
No,
So,
I
yeah.
mean... Because there's just so many Sony fanboys that it doesn't really matter, but they don't have any, like, good exclusives anymore. So...
They even came out and said, like, yeah, we don't really have any, like, first-party titles this year.
Yeah, because they share Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
They share Metal Gear Solid.
Yep.
For this one last time.
So since you mentioned it, who do you think, if Kojima even goes, if he even goes to E3 at all?
Yep.
Obviously, both systems are gonna show at least clips of Metal Gear.
Yep.
Because it's fucking Metal Gear Solid. They have to.
I think Xbox, because I think that's who we went with last year.
Did he?
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Okay. That would make
but
me happy.
Kingdom Hearts is Sony,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I mean, Silent Hills, if that gets pulled out, will probably be Sony.
I think if they...
Unless it's a big, like, Kojima goes to Microsoft kind of thing.
That would be so awesome.
It would be. I hope he doesn't pull the guy that made Castlevania and go to... Actually, the guy who made Castlevania is going to Sony, so...
Is he?
Yeah, that's the successor to it. It's a Nintendo and PlayStation 4 and Vita exclusive at the moment.
It's gonna be on the Vita?
Yeah.
Oh.
They made
That's
their
so
stretch.
cute.
They made their stretch goal to make it there. So, I kid you not, that was a goal
Wow.
on their Kickstarter to make it.
I
for
mean,
the Vita.
he could have been like, "We'll let you play it on the moon," and it would have made it.
Yeah. Listen, he could have been like, "Listen, we want this to come out on a potato, 2015," and people would have just poured money on him.
We're getting Castle Potato. It's what I've always wanted.
But he could have like been like, "Listen, we're making these paper swords so you can do your own Castlevania,"
Yeah.
and people would have been like, "He's a genius."
Apparently, he's like a super nice dude too.
From what I heard, yeah.
Which maybe he can talk Sony into not being fucking huge dicks about their sales, because nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
So what was I gonna say? So do you have any like wishes for Sony? Like, is there anything they could do to sway you into getting a PS4?
The Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
Bloodborne story expansion, maybe.
Mhm.
That's pretty much it, really, that I can think of. Those are the only two things I would probably play on Sony, on PlayStation 4.
What if Sony comes out and is like, Dark Souls 3 is being made, and it's a Sony exclusive?
Maybe, probably. But I don't think it would be, because the last three Dark Souls have been... I mean, the last two Dark Souls have been on both.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, the hardware is like the same thing, so they can't say that it's this or that.
I mean, look at the new specs for the new consoles. They're pretty much exactly the same.
But I mean, that's what they tried to do with Bloodborne. They were like, "Oh, we went with Sony because Sony has like the superior console." Like, they didn't say it like that, but they're like, "We're going with Sony because they have superior box breaking mechanics."
Yeah.
Which is what you do in Bloodborne. So, I mean...
It was easier to program a box to break on Sony.
Yeah.
On Xbox, it would have been really stubborn.
Yeah.
You would have had to hit it twice. It would have been a waste of time.
You would have had to put a Jack Daniels logo on the box. None of us here had Square or whatever FromSoft drinks, so it would have been awkward.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if there's anything Sony could do that would sway me specifically. Because I'm eventually gonna get a PS4. Whether it's this year or next year or somewhere down the line, I'm gonna get one anyway, just because.
Yeah, probably. I mean, maybe? I have no idea. Like, there would have to be more than the two games I want for it in order for me to, like, justify buying it.
It's the same with Nintendo. If they had more things, I'd be more inclined to get it.
Like, even though a handful of the games that I actually play are all like cross platform, I prefer the Xbox better.
As do I.
I don't know. But anyways, let's talk about the Microsofts.
The Microsoft.
Yeah.
'Cause they're milking that money.
Yeah, they are.
They fucking seriously are. It's ridiculous.
Oh. Hold on, time out. So, Steph was on Facebook,
Uh-huh.
and she saw this like clip from an anime that's like a hentai or something,
Oh god.
and
Speaking of Sony.
speaking of Sony, and it had like this daughter who was dating some guy who was banging her mother, and then she's like, "Mom, like your boobs are big, and that's why he likes you. Like I want to marry him, so like fuck off."
Yeah.
And then like she walks
Understandable.
away, and the mother stabs her in the back of the throat and
What?
kills her, and says like, "My boobs are awesome. He loves me." And it's called Milk Money.
Are you serious?
I'm 100% serious.
Fuck. What the internet? Come on.
It's on YouTube.
YouTube. Stop with this.
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Did I ever tell you what comes up if you just type in KOE on YouTube?
Yeah, I've typed it in. It's weird
Folks,
Indian
don't
dancing.
don't do it. Look up our actual name or something. It's fucking weird. All right, Microsoft conference. We got an hour and a half of shit to go through.
Fucking tree, Jesus Christ. So since I'm playing Forza Horizon 2 demo,
Fuck yeah.
Forza 6
Well, let's
apparently was kind of leaked by Xbox Japan.
How
supposedly.
so?
Like a bunch of the details, like it's gonna have 450 cars.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, most of that was a given anyway, because it's Forza.
I mean, yeah, but still.
I mean, look at fucking the Horizon 2 DLC. There's like 1,000 fucking cars.
Oh, that DLC. I thought you were talking about the Vin Diesel experience.
No, I don't want to discuss that, even though I played it.
I'm upset that he wasn't in it.
I'm surprised he wasn't in it.
Luda was in it.
He was. I think he was the only good part of that game.
He was. When he was
just
like,
didn't care.
he was like, yeah, man, gonna get some cars. Gonna
Like,
get
you're
a.
gonna race this helicopter. So go do it.
Do you think they were just like, listen, what can we make him do to like get him into the game? Let him race a helicopter.
I think it was in his movie contract, probably.
Really?
Yeah. I think they were like, we want you to be in the next Fast and Furious movies, but we want you to do this game for us too.
Dude, money.
Yeah, why not? So, if before we get into games and fake spoilers and stuff, if you want to watch the Microsoft conference, it is, where the fuck did that paper go now? I wrote down too much shit. Microsoft is on Monday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time,
Which is 12:30.
p.m. Eastern time, which is
Here.
us. Which means you'll at least be able to watch the Microsoft thing.
Yeah, which is all I really want to watch.
Yeah.
And then I'll come home and I guess look up the other ones.
Yeah, you're gonna miss EA and Ubisoft, Sony, but Sony,
Yeah.
Sony, you don't even care about. So
Yeah. So.
I'll just text you if anything major happens, like fucking
Yeah.
some guy dressed as Sora comes out. That would make me watch the Sony conference.
He's just like, I'm Sora. Do you want to play my game? And the crowd just like erupts. Yes. Like it's so like much of a yes that he gets scared and he forgets his lines.
It's
so he
like a
just
Daniel
stands
Bryan,
there.
yes.
Yeah.
If Daniel Bryan comes out dressed as Sora, I will buy a PS4. Sony, make it happen.
That'll be his new job since he can't wrestle anymore.
I'd be okay with it.
God.
He's a funny guy.
Instead of Sora using the Keyblade, he's just headbutting people.
Oh God. Alright. So if you want to watch the Microsoft conference, you can watch it on the Xbox Live Events app on the 360 and on the One. You can watch it on Xbox.com. You can watch it on Twitch on the regular E3 stuff. I think Microsoft has their own Twitch channel as well, just for the conference, probably. You can watch it on YouTube, probably. I don't know yet. But if you watch it on the One, you get special interaction stuff during the conference.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, they didn't say what.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about this.
Yeah, only for the One, you get special interaction stuff. You probably get to, like, I don't know, switch
Thumbs
camera
up.
angles.
Have you ever wanted to see Phil Spencer's butt? We got the butt cam for you. God.
I mean, why not? I'm sure some people are into Phil.
So, Forza 6.
Yes, that is one
like
of the games
Forza
they will
5.
be talking about.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I know, it is a regular Forza game, just like all the Gran Turismos are regular Gran Turismo games.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get it.
I want to, because I really like Forza games. They're a lot of fun. But the Forza Horizon 2 demo was awesome.
It is.
And it makes me want that type of Forza game.
Yeah. Like, cause it's open and it's like, I don't know.
Like it's not,
I've always preferred open racing games to tip.
Yeah.
Closed course.
Like Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
I love Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo is a phenomenal racing game. And it's
See, I hate Gran Turismo.
as an actual driving simulation, Gran Turismo is absolutely incredible. But for open world driving games are just so much fun.
Yeah, they are.
Just even if you're not like playing the story, even if you finish the game completely, just driving around in a world is awesome. I'm guessing you won something.
Yeah, good for
Awesome.
in the demo.
Good for you.
I'm awesome. E3 hype train, man.
So obviously they'll be talking about Forza. They're gonna have some badass cars on stage probably.
Yeah.
So they're also gonna have the Xbox Daily Live thing every day on both the console and the website at 4 p.m. Pacific time.
The what?
At the Xbox Daily Live show.
Oh
It's
yeah.
gonna be hosted by Major Nelson, and it's gonna have like 343 people on it and Take-Two people on it, and probably the Coalition guys who are there with Gears of War. I don't know. It's gonna have a bunch of people.
Gears of War, man.
So Phil Spencer.
Do you think that? Hold on. Do you think that's going to come out this year? Do you think some form of Gears
I
of War
think
will
some
come out
form
this
of
year?
Gears of War will come out this year.
Do you think they're going to pull like a Halo thing, where like they re-release one?
So I was reading stuff earlier. I told you about the leak in Brazil, right?
Yeah, maybe.
So in Brazil, some guy had, I don't know if he had footage or if it was just still images. I only saw a still image. Apparently all the stuff's been pulled down by Microsoft because fucking no.
Oh wait, the testers?
Maybe?
Is that what we're talking about?
I don't know.
So the testers that were like texting the game and they sent like a picture and they're like, dude, you don't believe what I'm working on. And then the other guy was like, oh, I'm working on the same thing, and then it somehow got leaked.
I don't know. I heard about that. I don't know if it was that. There was some type of proof that there is Gears of War being produced.
Yep.
It was, I guess, like in a multiplayer match.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if they were testing the game or if they were testing, like, already in production servers or what. But they pulled all the footage down as much as they could, and they were like, everybody hush hush. Nobody needs to know about this. And then the internet's like, hey, there was Gears of War footage over there. We know about it.
So from what I heard, it was Gears 1. So
Yes.
the speculation is that they're remaking Gears 1. But I think what they might be doing is it's going to be Gears 1, 2, and 3 in a collection, the Marcus Phoenix collection, but it'll only be Gears 1 multiplayer.
That's what I'm thinking as well, but the article I read made a very good point where because this is a Microsoft like pretty much first party title.
Yep.
And they saw how I don't want to say how badly the Master Chief Collection went when it first got released, but how buggy it's been.
Mm-hmm.
Even with ODST's release, everybody was like, "Oh, I can't play now," for like 12 hours after the game came out.
Which obviously we had no problem with.
We didn't, but we also played it the next day. We played it after the patch already came out.
Oh, I didn't even know there was another patch.
Yeah, there's a patch for that game apparently like twice a week.
Oh. I don't know. I play it like... Well, I mean, I've been playing it a lot because I've been trying to finish up like just the stories.
Yeah, that's
the main campaigns. And
but even since I was at your house, I had an update.
Yeah. Whatever.
But yeah, seeing as how they saw how difficult the Master Chief Collection has been, they might hold off on releasing it all at once. So it might turn into a collection. It might be like a digital thing.
Well, but see, I feel like the problem with the Master Chief Collection was that it was like 4 games in one.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just like the 4 campaigns and the multiplayer. It was like there's 4 campaigns, it's 4 multiplayers.
There was a lot more than 4 multiplayers.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, 4 games.
Yeah.
So, like, the Gears multiplayer, to my knowledge, was like very simple. Like there was like 4 or 5 modes or something.
Yeah.
Like 8 maps.
From what was leaked, they said it was very small compared to.
Well, that could have been
the Halo collection.
That could just be for the beta.
Yeah.
But it was like just a standard like. Here's a couple game modes. Here's like 8 maps.
Yeah.
Like maybe 10 or 12.
Here's a couple characters to use.
Yeah. So like it's not like Halo where there's like all these customization things, all these different guns. Like Halo's maps are huge compared to
Gears of War.
Gears. Yeah.
So me and you played multiplayer in some Gears game.
I think it was Judgment.
It might have been.
I think that was when I was doing my Judgment thing.
I was judging.
Yeah.
And that map was super tiny, but it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Because we killed each other like 800 million times.
That's the thing. Gears maps aren't designed for like big grand battles. They're designed for like in-your-face combat.
Yeah. We're just more the style of the game, so it fits.
Yeah.
But going back to how it's gonna be released, I want it. I don't want it to be. I want all of it at once because that would be phenomenal. I think it's gonna be like sort of like you said, like they'll give you the campaigns, but the multiplayer stuff would be like, for now, here's just Gears 1.
Or even just like just Gears 1.
That's what most people think it's gonna be.
Like, there's no need for all the other ones.
There really isn't, especially if this is just to hold us over for a new Gears title, possibly. Yeah. I'd be okay with it. It's the same thing with Fallout. If they came out and said like, hey, we still need time with Fallout 4, but here's Fallout 3 and or maybe New Vegas remastered, I'd be totally okay with that.
I think I'd be okay with that if they took Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas and made it one game.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, make like New Vegas endgame content.
Well, from what I remember, New Vegas was supposed to be... So, like, you do Fallout 3. Yeah.
Yeah, but the way New Vegas starts off is you get shot in the head. So that's not...
They would have to completely rewrite it to be like, you're a guy from the capital wasteland, goes out west and gets shot in the fucking head. And now he has to do all of this stuff.
Well, I mean, no, it could be like... What they could do is they, like, you go out west,
Mm-hmm.
Like there's just like a wagon, you go west, and then you like gamble, and then once you gamble and you lose like X amount of money, like Matthew Perry shoots you in the head.
Yeah,
And then-
I could see that, I guess.
Because in that way, like you could just be like, I don't want to deal with this quest and just leave. Like once
I don't want to play New Vegas. I want to go back to DC.
yeah. They could do that.
They could.
But I mean, Fallout 4 is going to come out this year, anyways.
Yeah.
Probably.
Even
There's
if
no
they
way
say,
that.
even if they say like Fallout 4 is coming in November, but in August we're gonna give you Fallout 3 again, I'd still be okay with it. I'd still play it. I love Fallout.
Yeah.
It's sort of the same with Gears for me. I love the first Gears of War.
Me too, because it's. I played so much of it.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Ge-
Because it was that. I remember when I wanted the 360, I wanted it for Christmas. I wanted the 360. I wanted Gears of War because
Yeah.
there wasn't Halo. So and then I didn't get it like at all until like
Fuck you, Ben.
a year later, and I finally played it and I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking like chainsaws and shit.
My friend Dennis, who I basically fucking lived with in Florida, I never left his house because I never went home. We borrowed our friend's Xbox just to play Gears of War, and we
Yep.
played co-op through the campaign. We beat it like in one night, just straight through. We beat it like 3 or 4 hours maybe,
Yeah, it's not too long of a campaign.
and then I think we played our normal, and then we went on the hardest difficulty and just tried to fuck around,
Yeah,
and it was so much fun. Co-op in those games is so much fun.
it is. Because it has those sections where it like breaks off and you
Yeah.
have to like do shit. It's not like every other shooter where you just run around. I mean, granted, it's just like a cover-based shooter, but for the time it was coming out, it was like the greatest thing in the world.
Even now, those games are awesome.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I've
I'd be
played it
okay
for a while.
with a Gears remake.
yeah, totally. So Microsoft also has that Scalebound game,
Yes,
which is that game with dragons.
yes.
Have you heard anything about that? Because I have
Not a lot.
I heard it has dragons
They
in it, and
they showed like small clips of it, I guess, at E3 last year.
Yeah.
When they
Not
when they
even.
first they basically just announced it. They're like, here's a title.
Here's a title. Here's a cutscene.
And
And
everybody went fucking nuts. They're like, I want this now.
yeah,
And they're like, no, you're gonna wait.
but they have that. They have Phantom Dust. I think that's what the game's called. It's a reboot of an old original Xbox game.
Yes.
They have
This somebody online was like, and it's exactly correct. They're like, this is the year of the remake, and everyone's okay with it, and that's awesome.
yeah. Speaking of remake, are you excited for the Mega Man 1 through 6 collection?
Yes, I am, because I love Mega Man, but I
Yeah.
am much more excited for Mighty Number 9
Yeah,
whenever that happens.
September 1st.
Is that when it actually comes out?
Sometime in September, yeah.
Good. I'm happy.
They also have a limited release. Oh, son of a bitch! I hit a tree. They have a limited edition that comes in a case, and it comes signed by the dude that made it.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I
for
want
like
it.
$60.
That's fine.
Yeah, so I was debating on whether or not I should get it.
I
Because
want it. I totally want it.
It's a physical copy, so I'm like, hey, physical copy.
Ben does like physical copies.
Yeah, I'm very upset that they're releasing Wolfenstein in physical copy now.
Are
The
you?
New Order.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I wanted. I wanted a physical copy, and then they're like, no.
They have
And now-
the bundle on digital. Is that going to be a physical copy?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
which is kind of upsetting. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I already have one, so I don't need the other. But still,
Yeah,
I like my physical copy.
you do. So they also have Rare has a new project that they
Yep.
haven't officially announced yet.
Yep.
So the what is it, ukulele thing got funded, right?
Yep.
So that's gonna happen eventually. And that's people who used to work for Rare.
Imagine if they made Banjo and Kazooie again,
That's what everybody is thinking.
but they actually made a Banjo Kazooie and not stupid Banjo Kazooie racing, whatever.
Yeah. But that's what the general consensus is. It could be that, it could be fucking anything. Rare had a lot of titles.
Conquer.
It could, yeah.
They had Banjo Kazooie. They had Conquer. I don't know. They could have them be working on Battletoads. I think.
So do you want to talk about Battletoads? Let's talk about
Not
Battletoads.
really. I mean,
Hold on. Let's talk about Battletoads because I have a serious gripe with the internet. Not really serious. It's more of a, I don't know what to call it. So Phil Spencer wore a Battletoads shirt to a Windows 10 event. Everybody was like, "Oh, that's it. That confirms Battletoads is being made." That doesn't actually confirm anything.
no. I
It's
mean,
just a shirt.
his shirts do usually reflect something that's coming out. Like last year, when he was talking about the Limbo successor, he wore
Yeah.
a Limbo shirt. So, and then when he's talking about State of Decay, he wears State of Decay. Like the man just has shirts, like probably in like a to-go closet wherever he is
But he
to
also,
announce things.
he also likes games. He might just own shirts.
I mean, he could. I don't know.
I would love a Battletoads remake of any of the Battletoads games. That'd be great. I would love a new Battletoads game if that's what they're doing. That would be awesome as well. I don't think a shirt confirms anything.
You're gonna look like an idiot if it does, though.
I'm totally okay with that.
Like if he just takes out the shirt and just holds it up.
No, he wears the shirt and then like
Like a-
takes the shirt off and he has like the game taped to his chest. He's like, "Guess what we made?"
Dude, that's how I want Hulk Hogan to work for Microsoft, and I want him to have the game taped to his chest. And it's just like a black shirt. And he's like, what game's next, Hulkamaniacs?
What you gonna
Halo
do
7.
when Battletoads runs wild on you? Hulk's not doing anything. He can do this.
He totally could.
Or they could have Curtis Axel do it. He's basically Hulk Hogan now.
Basically.
That fucking gimmick with him and Sandow as the Mega Powers is amazing. I love it.
So dumb.
It's awesome. So they also have Rise of the Tomb Raider, which I'm looking forward to.
Yes, as soon as I get a release date, I'm going to pre-order it.
Hopefully that's what we're getting, and not just another like trailer.
Well, I mean, it has a release window of like winter 2015.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm guessing November.
November,
December.
maybe December, yeah. They're obviously gonna talk about Halo, because they always talk
Yep.
about Halo, because it's
They're
Microsoft.
They'll probably have like a lot of well, they might talk about the Halo TV show and movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll do that at their like thing. Like they might do that separately. I don't know if they'll take time out of the gaming thing to be like, hey, we're making.
Well, they
another
also
Halo.
added an extra half hour, so maybe that was so that they could fit in all the Halo stuff.
Maybe
Because there's a fucking ton of Halo stuff.
because I mean they're good. Yeah, like they're making a TV show for Spielberg.
Yeah.
They're making Halo 5. So they're gonna talk about the game, the campaign. They're gonna talk about the multiplayer, and fucking all that stuff.
We might actually see campaign footage this year.
We definitely will because it comes out this year.
No, I know, but we might see it at E3.
No, we will.
I don't think they would hold that to Gamescom. They might hold some of the stuff.
They might show more at Gamescom, but they'll definitely show some clip of it at this E3.
Yeah. So going back to Gears of War for a second, they have a title for a Gears of War release called Gears of War Ultimate Edition.
Mhm.
And that title reads just like one game.
Yeah. Well, see, they shot down like an Ultimate Collection.
Yeah.
But I mean, they wouldn't just be like, oh, you got us, Yeah. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do now that I have to wait an extra week. I'm very upset.
Sorry, the okay. Word ultimate could mean like
all three.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Who knows? They have a. I can only find very, very small things about what they're gonna talk about system-wise.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I could really find that was really at all interesting is the television DVR ability that might be coming, or that they want to try and implement. But I mean, for me, I don't watch TV through my Xbox, so I don't care.
Yeah.
It would be just another function that I don't use.
You don't use any functions.
I really don't. I use my games, a couple apps to watch stuff, and the friends list just to check achievements that I'm close to. That's all I do. Like I am not. It seems. I mean, it doesn't seem. It is. Microsoft wants the Xbox to be like an all-in-one multimedia thing, so that more people will want it. But I'm not one of those people. I just want to play games.
Yeah. See, like if I get the TV tuner thing,
yeah,
I would totally use it like whenever they want me to use it to the abilities, whatever.
If I got it, I'd totally record like Raw and shit. But even then, I don't watch that much TV anyway.
I mean, I wouldn't use like the DVR. I'd just use it to watch like football or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. What else is E3 for Microsoft?
What do you mean? Like, what else do they have?
Yeah.
Let's see. They had actually not that much. So if I look at the games, like the list of games that are just presumed to be shown, they're gonna show like Assassin's Creed and stuff. They're gonna show somebody's gonna show Call of Duty. Everybody's gonna show Fallout and Doom and stuff. Homefront: The Revolution.
Yep. Which I can't wait for.
And The Division.
Which doesn't come out till like mid next year.
Hopefully they're like, hey, we cut it down a bit. It'll be like Christmas or something.
Yeah, hopefully.
Kingdom Hearts. Need for Speed, if any console gives a shit.
I mean, I was excited about it, and then they said it was always online. So
yeah, people aren't really.
Ooh.
I mean.
Hold on. Breaking news.
Okay.
The new expansion for Destiny is called The Taken King, and it is out September 15th.
And that is probably going to be a Sony conference announcement, because they'll probably have it first. That was one of the things I wanted to talk about. I didn't even realize that they were doing another expansion. I was like, why is Destiny at E3 again?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's why.
I was like, oh, well.
Hopefully we get a lot of Battlefront. I want to see Battlefront.
Hopefully.
I want to see gameplay of it. That would be wonderful. Mirror's Edge 2, which will probably be a Sony thing. Oh, okay. So let's talk about this since we only discussed it on Facebook. There is a game that is in some form going to be at E3 that hasn't announced a publisher and nobody knows who developed it, but it is Joe Montana's Football 16.
Hold on, let me type this in. Joe Montana.
I just found out about it today.
Hold on.
Unless the stuff I read was a very well written troll. It is a thing.
Joe Montana Football.
He had games on like the SNES and shit or something.
Yeah. Where did you read it? Was it on Polygon?
Maybe.
There's one on Polygon.
It might have been the Polygon article. I think Heavy.com for a lot of stuff too. Everybody's gonna see my Facebook stuff because I'm.
That was the first one that popped up. And yep, and then apparently he announced it on Twitter. So yeah. It's actually a thing. Oh my god, it's an actual thing. What?
My mom messaged me an hour ago asking if I had her cord, and I do.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a thing, and nobody knows who developed it, nobody knows who's publishing it, but it is going to be at E3 somehow.
So I think what's gonna, yeah. So what this is probably gonna be like is it's going to be like, 2007 All Pro Football.
Yep.
2K8, because they can't, since they don't have the current players, they can't use them, but they can use retired players.
Yes.
So that's a thing.
So it's gonna be Joe Montana.
Yep.
Fucking.
And hold on, do you know who was published by?
No.
The original one?
No.
Sega.
Was it really?
Yep.
Fucking Sega console, 2015. Confirmed.
The franchise began with 1990 Joe Montana Football on the Sega Master System, Genesis, and MS-DOS, and concluded in 1994
it
with
was
NFL
a DOS
95.
Game?
Yes.
I think I played it.
So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna follow Joe Montana on Twitter now.
He probably got so many fucking followers like within the last 24 hours.
Probably.
But yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Apparently, it runs on the Unreal Engine or Unreal 4 engine, which is interesting, I guess.
So also, Microsoft apparently released an update for the future.
For the future?
Yeah, apparently one of the system updates that we got in the past couple days was preparing for E3.
Really?
Yeah, so after E3, something's going to change.
I wonder if it's just them like preloading all the it's available to download now stuff that they're going to talk about.
Probably.
Because that's going to be said by everybody like a billion times.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy.
Fucking poor Microsoft people who wanted a 360 last year. They're like, it's available in stores now, and it wasn't there because it was sold out already. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, but it's available now stuff is always fun.
Oh yeah. I hope at least a couple of the games that they release, or they talk about at E3, release like the next day.
I bet a lot of them will. Like a lot of the indie stuff, probably.
Yeah. Or like DLC and stuff.
Maybe the E3 update is them finally fixing their fucking store so I can organize it properly.
And how do you want to organize it?
I just want stuff to be there that I can actually buy or pre-order, and not stuff that's just like, this isn't available. Like fucking Tanya from Mortal Kombat has been in the store for a week and a half. She doesn't come out until like 3 days from now.
No, she came out for the combat pack people.
Yeah, but you can't even like buy now and download later, which you could do with Jason. It just says not available unless you have the combat pack installed, and then you have to go into the game and like get her through that. At least I couldn't yesterday when I checked.
Yeah, because that's how Jason was, or that's how all the people that are coming out are, where like they'll show up in the store, but obviously you can't get them unless you have the pack.
Yeah.
So it might just have not been recognizing that you had the pack because I have it technically.
No, because it gave me Jason no problem.
Well, I mean, it's because it's Jason. It's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, he's pretty fucking OP.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that if you're fighting him, he can't die.
Exactly.
But, like, the House of Wolves DLC for Destiny had been in the store,
Yep.
Unable to pre-order anything, since Destiny came out. That's dumb. It's just taken, and it won't go away. Like, when new DLC would come out, Destiny would still be the first thing because it wasn't out yet. I would have to scroll through like a page.
Well, I think you had to. They allowed you to buy like the expansion pass as a whole.
You could, but that wouldn't make them get the fuck out of the way for new shit because they weren't out yet.
You're being so picky.
I am, because I like
you want?
organization. Even if they just gave me the option to sort by release date, that would make me happy.
So what you want is just more sorting options.
Yes.
Okay.
At least one. At least let me sort by release date. You can do the regular, like, this is just when we put it in the store organization. That's fine. I don't give a shit. As long as I can sort by release date. That's not what the update's gonna be. I know, because they hate me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They just hate you so much.
They do.
So, what I want is I want to play Destiny again.
Yeah.
But I won't be able to do that until I move because the internet is terrible.
Yeah.
And I also want to get the expansions to play them.
I almost bought the expansions the other day.
The first one is good because it has a raid.
Yeah.
But the second one does not.
It has a strike though, doesn't it?
No, let me see. It has like a. It has something. It has like a horde mode kind of thing. But anyways.
Yeah. But the only reason I didn't buy them is because I haven't played Destiny in so long.
Yeah,
like
I tried to play it the other day. And,
I played for a little while a couple days ago. And I was just doing random missions on like the moon. Just to try and level up. Didn't go very well. I played for 4 hours and I didn't level up.
I need you and Whitey to get to level 26 so we can
26?
Do the, yeah.
That's gonna be a while, buddy.
Yeah, I need you guys to get there so we can do the raid. Yeah.
I mean, I'll try.
Yep. That's
I'll see
the
what
base.
I can do.
That's the base level to get into the raid.
That's ridiculous. That's the base level, which means we're gonna get our fucking asses kicked.
Hold on. No, you can be a couple levels below, so you can be 24 to get in. But 26 is like the recommended level.
Okay. I'll let you know when I get 24, and then hopefully you're like working, so that I can keep leveling.
Okay. Hopefully.
That's gonna take. What level am I? I want to say I'm like 18 right now.
Maybe? I don't know.
I think I was 16 when I started playing the other day. I think I got 2 levels. I'm not sure. But I'm like, that's my main like dude. My other 2 classes are like level 3 and 4 or some shit.
I have one that's level 8, and yeah, that's it. Really. I have my 24 level character and my 8 level character.
How are you doing in Neverwinter?
I am the same level I was a month ago. 2 months ago now. But there is an expansion coming out.
There is. That's why I brought it up.
So I need to get on that. I need to figure out which class I want to stick with.
Yeah.
Because I have my dude with a giant sword, and I have my bow and arrow guy. However, if I can find out how to be a dragon person, I am going to start a new person and become a dragon person.
Okay.
Because, I mean, dragon person. What else is there to,
why not?
What else is there to like? Yeah. I guess I was looking up numbers. And, out of some odd people that play the game, or out of the characters created, only like 92,000 have reached level 60.
Really?
Yeah. And the number of characters created was like double that.
Did you just get a pop-up thing that said the call was weird?
No, I'm not even paying attention.
Oh. Because the thing went red and it popped up. It's like, your call quality is low. Please wait while we try to reconnect your call. But it was never disconnected, and none of the quality changed.
I don't
and
know.
now the thing's white again. It's fucking, I don't know. Maybe it's my internet. My internet sucks.
Yeah.
Hopefully my new place will fix that as well.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I wanna get on that and do things that are awesome and MMO-ish. I guess one of the fights in the expansion is like a 24-person battle against some dragon.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's a thing I'm gonna be doing.
Speaking of dragons, I just finished episode 4 of Game of Thrones today.
Yeah, I'm not even on episode 2.
Now I have to wait until episode 5 comes out. You should play them.
Yeah.
They're actually really quick for Telltale games.
Yeah, they are. I mean, episode 1 didn't take that long. It only took long for me because I tried to do that part with Cersei.
Yeah.
I tried to make her happy, and then eventually I just realized I can't make her happy the way I want to. Like, I think I made her happy, and then she gave me sass.
She gives you sass pretty much no matter what, 'cause she's a fucking cunt. But you can make her happy enough to where
yeah. So I went back.
All right, whatever.
Yeah. So then I gave up on that, and I just gave her sass. Like the entire time.
The way I've been playing it, well, without ruining like conversation stuff for you, because you're not there yet. The way I played it, I was as nice to Cersei as possible without like completely like giving her everything that she wanted.
Yep.
So that I could still be friendly with Lady Marjorie.
Yeah. And then your family wouldn't be slaughtered.
Yeah, but it, like, I don't know, man. The game's fucked up.
It is.
A lot of shit can go wrong. So I told you about the fucking little kid dying, right?
Yeah. Episode 1 spoiler.
Yeah. So in Game of Thrones, the Telltale Game of Thrones, we're gonna fucking spoil shit for you right now. And if you don't want to hear, I'll hold my hand up, and that'll be like a don't listen. So when I put my hand down, you can listen again. All right? Stop listening.
We'll put something in the thing and click that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like time stamps for every topic as much as I can. So I'll let you skip this if you want. So stop listening. In episode 1 of Telltale's Game of Thrones, one of the people you play as, who is this little dude, fucking dies out of nowhere. Not really out of nowhere, but no matter what you do, he dies. And it's very, very upsetting. I played through the whole episode trying to do everything specific ways to not get this kid killed. He fucking dies every time. And it's so irritating.
Now we're talking about the one that we're playing as, right?
Yes.
Okay.
His name is Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan. Dude, I had such high hopes for him.
He's such a cool character, too, because he's like, well, fuck, my dad's dead, my brother's dead, my other brother's fucking exiled. I'm like the only dude left.
And they're like, well, you should maybe go find your brother. He might be able to, like, protect us. And you're like, yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. And then you die.
Yeah. So he dies, and then later on in the game, I want to say episode... Yeah, it's episode 4, because it was the last one I played. There's a conversation you have that if you... Basically, if you fuck it up and piss the people you're talking to off, everyone with you dies, and the game continues. Everybody gets slaughtered. And that would completely fuck up everything else in the game from that point on. But it makes you keep going.
See, that's what I like about it, but I hate about it at the same time.
I was trying...
Like, it makes me wonder what the next Walking Dead's going to be like.
Yeah.
It's going to be horrible.
Like the Game of Thrones one like this makes total sense because it's fucking Game of Thrones. But this worries me about Telltale. They're like, no, we're going to fucking kill everybody now from now on. We don't give a shit. So people can listen now. You should totally play Game of Thrones.
Yeah. On a side note, Evil Within. So,
yes.
One, we need to do a series on that.
We absolutely do.
Because I need to finish it on the 1. And by finish, I mean start it. 2, there's been 3 things to DLC.
Have there?
2,
I thought there was only 2.
I think there's 3. So, there's 2 story ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one where you play as the Executioner. It is a first-person mode.
Really?
Yes. And you play as the dude with the box on his head.
That would be cool.
Yes. It is also actually... That third one's actually also a story DLC, I guess.
Huh. Interesting. I want to get that game, because I played it on 360, and it was kind of fun.
If you had a 360, I could give you my copy.
I mean, I have my dad's. I can use my dad's.
I could give you that copy.
Alright.
You do need to download it, though.
What do you mean?
Like, you need to download part of it, I think.
Like, install it?
Yeah.
That's fine. He's got enough room, I'm sure.
Okay.
If not, I still have, like, thumb drives and shit. What else?
Let's see what I have on my notes. So we just talked about the thing I wanted to talk about. Do you think Tony Hawk is going to be out E3?
At least a trailer, yes.
Okay.
I don't really think anything else. I think it might still be too early for that.
Okay. So
I would love for it to be there.
Mirror's Edge 2. We're gonna speed round my my last little list of things.
Okay.
Okay, Mirror's Edge 2. Do you think we're gonna get a trailer and some gameplay? Think it's gonna come out this year, or do you think we're just gonna get like a trailer and then like 2016 stamp?
I don't know, because it's gonna be there, so we'll at least get a trailer. I'm hoping for gameplay. I want there to be gameplay. I don't think there will be. When it's gonna come out, I have no idea, because they've been talking about it for fucking 5 years.
20, yeah. Okay. Telltale. What do you think they're gonna announce?
They might announce something about their Minecraft story.
Because they have that, they have The Walking Dead, they have Borderlands, and they have Game of Thrones. plus another one that I think they're doing that they haven't announced.
They have an original one, yeah.
Yeah.
They might talk about their Minecraft one, which I kind of hope they do, because I'm really interested in them giving Minecraft an actual story. They hopefully will talk about Walking Dead 3. That would be fucking fantastic.
I would lose my mind.
It would be smart for them to do as well, because people really seem to enjoy The Walking Dead.
As horrible as it is, yes.
As fucking tear-jerking as it is. Hopefully we get at least release dates for the rest of the Borderlands one.
And Game of Thrones, because there's 2 more episodes.
Yeah, there's episode 5 and 6. So,
I don't even know what's coming out.
So, I don't either. Episode 4 just came out in May. So maybe episode 5 the end of this month? Beginning of next month? It came out like May 5th.
I don't know.
But I don't know when Borderlands episode 2 came out, so I don't know when episode 3 would come out. Hopefully, maybe that's what they'll give us for now. They'll give us Borderlands episode 3.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I don't think we'll see anything about their original thing yet.
Yeah.
Because they have so many things.
Did you hear that they're making a sequel or some kind of big announcement for Garden Warfare? The Plants vs. Zombies shooter?
I saw that Plants vs. Zombies is gonna have another game. I didn't see what it was. Is it gonna be?
Oh.
Is it gonna be another Garden Warfare?
That's what I thought. I could have read it wrong, maybe.
I mean, I only saw headlines that said new Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah, I saw one that was that, and then I saw another one that said like Garden Warfare or something. So I don't know.
It would not surprise me if it was Garden Warfare 2. That game did really well for a Plants vs. Zombies game.
I hope they give it a story.
That would be cool.
I hope they rip off Modern Warfare 2's story and just make it Plants.
That would be awesome. I would play the shit out of that.
Yeah. Rainbow Six Siege.
That's the only thing I couldn't find on any list of E3.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's there.
That might be a Gamescom thing.
It might.
Also, my PC's at 10%.
Oh no.
So we're really going to speedrun this shit. Fable Legends Beta. Is that out yet?
I don't think so. We will probably get the announcement for it at E3.
Okay. Deus Ex sequel.
That will be at E3.
Yes.
That is the Mankind Divided game.
Yep, I'm moderately excited for that. And Doom. Probably the thing that I am most excited about that isn't like an exclusive.
Yeah.
Is Doom. Just because of how well they did Wolfenstein.
Doom will be there. Bethesda has their own conference. Basically just for Fallout and Doom.
Yeah. And is there any other first party game that is awesome? That you want to see?
I don't think so. I really just want to see more games. I don't like they're going to talk about the TV DVR stuff and like all the TV shows and movies and stuff. I just want to see games. Cuz that's what I focus on at E3 cuz it's a gaming thing.
Yeah.
But as long as they can actually show us stuff and stuff doesn't not work, I'll be happy.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Halo is like the only thing that hasn't worked. Though I will say I've been having issues with Dead Rising 3. I tried playing it the other day and it crashed. Very upset.
Really?
I tried going through and doing all that stuff. So I might stream that eventually because I need to do 4 DLCs plus that like arcade thing. So
yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Not really.
It'll
I mean,
well, when you do the arcade thing, let me be there and I'll help you do commentary for it. Cuz
okay.
I love that. It's so entertaining.
Okay. So I guess that concludes our as of right now E3 thing. If anything comes up between now and next Monday,
either we'll make a video or
video.
I'll do a blog on the KOE Facebook page, which everything is linked down below for Twitter and stuff and all that. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you want to know about E3, I'll try and fill you in. If you wanted to see stuff there that we didn't mention, let me know. All that good stuff. If you want Ben to stop rocking in his chair like an asshole, let us know.
No.
Okay, thanks for watching and or listening. Goodbye, folks.
Deuces.
And we're gone.
And we're gone. Meanwhile.
Man, that was long, wasn't it? That was a lot to sit through. So before this all goes away and ends, really quick, I'm sorry for all the audio, like blips and cuts that I couldn't fix or that I didn't catch. I know that shit's really annoying. It annoys me as well. Again, I apologize for anything we say that doesn't come true, which is probably a lot of it. That's all I got. I said everything at the end of the podcast with all the likes and comments and let us know stuff if you know stuff, or if you want to know stuff, we'll let you know stuff. Lots of stuff going around. You should probably get checked.